Welcome to Travel Nightmares, where we delve into some of the most spine-chilling real stories of vacations that went horribly wrong. From hidden cameras in rental homes to terrifying jungle misadventures, these accounts reveal the darker side of travel that can turn a dream getaway into a waking nightmare. Buckle up as we recount moments of mistaken identity, perilous rides, and experiences that no traveler should ever have to face. Join us as we explore these harrowing tales and remind ourselves that not all trips have a happy ending. 1. The Airbnb horror story. A secret camera in the bedroom. Imagine settling into what you thought was a cozy Airbnb, only to find out you were being watched. This nightmare became a reality for a couple who discovered a hidden camera in their bedroom. The device was cunningly disguised as a smoke detector, silently recording their every move. Such a violation of privacy can turn a dream vacation into a distressing ordeal. The couple's discovery was purely accidental. They noticed an unusual red light flickering from the device. Upon closer inspection, their worst fears were confirmed. This incident serves as a stark reminder to always be vigilant, even in spaces that feel safe. Checking for hidden cameras may seem paranoid, but in today's world, it's better to be safe than sorry. 2. Stranded in the jungle. A wrong turn in Peru. Venturing into the lush greenery of Peru sounds like an adventure, but for one group, it turned into a survival test. They took a wrong turn while hiking, leading them deep into the jungle with no clear path back. With dwindling supplies and no cell signal, the group had to rely on their wits and teamwork. The dense foliage and unfamiliar terrain added to their growing panic. They were forced to ration their food and water, hoping to stumble upon a trail or sign of civilization. After what felt like an eternity, they were eventually found by a local guide who knew the area well. This sobering experience taught them the importance of preparation and sticking to marked trails. 3. The passport that wasn't theirs. A case of mistaken identity. Imagine arriving at an airport, excited for your trip, only to be halted by security because your passport isn't yours. This was the reality for a traveler who unknowingly swapped passports with a stranger. The mix-up occurred at a busy check-in counter, where the passports were exchanged by mistake. The traveler was detained and questioned extensively, as officials tried to determine the truth. The stress and confusion were overwhelming, as proving one's identity without the right documents is no easy task. Eventually, the error was resolved, but not without missed flights and a significant delay. This incident highlights the importance of double-checking personal items, especially when in crowded places. 4. The cruise that turned into a nightmare at sea. Sea cruises are often synonymous with relaxation and luxury, but for one group of passengers, their trip became a maritime nightmare. A severe storm hit while they were at sea, causing massive waves and violent winds. The ship rocked perilously, with furniture and unsecured items flying across rooms. Passengers were instructed to stay in their cabins, but the fear was palpable. Seasickness became rampant, and the onboard staff struggled to maintain order and calm. For hours, they were at the mercy of the elements, isolated from the world. Eventually, the storm passed, but the terror of that night lingered long after they returned to shore. This experience underscored the unpredictable nature of ocean travel. 5. The free souvenir that led to a foreign jail. A seemingly innocent gift can sometimes have grave consequences, as one traveler found out the hard way. While admiring a local market, they were offered a free souvenir by a friendly vendor. Delighted by the gesture, they accepted it without suspicion. However, upon returning to their hotel, they were arrested by local authorities. The souvenir contained illegal substances, and the traveler was accused of drug trafficking. Despite their pleas of innocence, they were detained for days, caught in a legal nightmare. It took the intervention of their embassy to resolve the situation. This harrowing experience serves as a cautionary tale about accepting gifts from strangers, especially in unfamiliar places. 6. A near-death taxi ride in India. Hailing a taxi is a routine task, but for one traveler in India, it became a brush with death. They entered a cab late at night, hoping for a quick ride to their hotel. However, the driver had other plans and began speeding through the chaotic streets recklessly. Traffic signals were ignored, and near collisions were frequent. The traveler clung to their seat, heart racing as they feared for their life. Attempts to communicate with the driver were futile, as he seemed intent on showing off his driving skills. Eventually, they reached their destination, shaken but unharmed. This terrifying experience highlights the importance of choosing reputable transportation options, especially in foreign countries. 7. The food poisoning from hell. Sampling local cuisine is often a highlight of travel, but sometimes, it can lead to unforeseen consequences. One traveler learned this the hard way after indulging in street food that caused severe food poisoning. What began as a delightful culinary adventure quickly turned into a nightmare of stomach cramps and dehydration. The traveler was confined to their hotel room, unable to enjoy the sights and sounds they had come to explore. Medical attention was necessary, and recovery was slow and arduous. This unfortunate incident underscores the importance of being cautious with food choices and ensuring hygiene standards are met, especially when eating from street vendors. 8. The fake cops who stole everything. Trusting authority figures is usually second nature, but for one traveler, it led to a significant loss. While exploring a bustling city, they were approached by individuals claiming to be police officers. The supposed cops accused them of a minor infraction and demanded to see their identification and belongings. In the confusion and pressure of the situation, the traveler complied. Once the officers had access to their valuables, they vanished into the crowd. It was a classic scam, executed with precision. The traveler was left with nothing but the clothes on their back, bewildered and betrayed. This incident serves as a reminder to remain vigilant and question authority figures when traveling, especially in unfamiliar environments. 9. The Airbnb that didn't exist. Booking an Airbnb can be an adventure in itself, but for one traveler, it turned into a debacle. They arrived at their destination, eager to check into their pre-booked accommodation, only to find that it didn't exist. The address was a vacant lot, with no signs of a rental property. Panic set in as they realized they had been scammed. With no place to stay, they were forced to find last-minute accommodations, which proved to be both challenging and costly. This experience taught them the importance of verifying bookings and reading reviews carefully. It's a stark reminder that not everything on the internet is what it seems, and due diligence is crucial. 10. The quick layover that led to deportation. Layovers can be a convenient way to break up long flights, but for one traveler, it led to an unexpected deportation. During a short layover in a country with strict visa regulations, they decided to explore the nearby city. Unbeknownst to them, leaving the airport required a transit visa, which they did not possess. Upon attempting to re-enter the airport, they were detained by immigration officials and informed that they had violated visa policies. Despite their explanations, the decision was made to deport them back to their country of origin. This unfortunate incident highlights the importance of understanding visa requirements and adhering to immigration laws, even during seemingly insignificant layovers.